Hello everyone, Jrcraft here. Welcome back, and today I got a Minecraft clarification video. So on one of my videos, or maybe it was two, there's been some really heated comment section, which is actually somewhat interesting to look at. There's World and DLC Energy are kind of just fighting head on with the comments because they're trying to argue different points on Redstone stuff. One of them's like, it doesn't look like a computer, and the other one's like, yeah, everything is different. So I'm just gonna clarify this for you. If you need more clarification, then go somewhere else. So this is my computer. This is the control panel, and this is the dot matrix 2x4 redstone screen. My biggest program on here is Mind Smash. It's a game, well, after I turn on the computer. There you go. It's a game I'm currently working on. There is a CPU opponent who is right here, who can throw punches at you. This is your character. You push this button, move up. Sometimes the computer does slow down. I can do 2 or 3 operations a second, it depends. This button allows me to hit, go up, down, hit up there, come down, and then hit, because it will save that in the memory. So yeah, let me show you how that works. I'll leave the computer on. All these games use my force render GPU. This forces the computer to render the graphics whether it likes to or not, and this is based on my own sort of architecture. It works the way I want it to work, and you can't just download a game and program it in it. You program it so it's because it's directly designed for this computer specifically. Let me show you how the CPU works on Mind Smash. Right here, it randomly selects at certain times what the CPU will do, where it will move, if it will move, or when it will move, or what position it's in. They are the random things are randomly selected here, which then get sent along this thing right here, and this controller randomly selects whether they throw a punch or not, and that is randomly selected by the random position and the randomizer over there, which gets sent along the signal. So it passes through here, if allowed. If not, well then that's sad. So the signal, which is now a video signal, will travel up to this redstone wire, run across here, down, around here, connecting to this main switchboard terminal, shooting down this path, all the way down to the screen, forcing the computer to render it when active. The computer won't render it when inactive, though. I can do 2 operations a second. Sometimes you can do 3 if you really somewhat force the redstone to go at really fast rates, but I usually don't try that stuff. So yeah, 2 operations a second, 2 hertz. That's fast enough for redstone, at least right now. I have a separate sound unit. The computer can control sound and change sounds. Like in Mind Smash, I actually have an option for sound or no sound, and I could program another sound in there. So you could actually have 2 sounds, 2 separate game tracks. This is a demo of the separate sounds I can add. You can go all the way up because it knows the difference between them. This is showing how fast the refresh rate on the computer is. And there's some more randomizers. So it's right there. They seem to be operating right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go back over here. Servers are offline things that don't take a lot of data, and it can bring back information from anywhere you wanted. You could have a server somewhere else, and multiple computers could connect to it. So yeah, my Magic 8-ball server was connected right now. So it was a server to use this program. It's binary, so on is yes and 0 is off. So yeah. Press and hold and ask a question. What should I ask? Do I have sand in my inventory? What though? Flash? Yes, I do have sand, so I guess that worked. Again, it's completely random, so I'm sure if I did it enough, it would probably say no. Yep, see? It's a complete randomizer that doesn't do chickens because chickens are annoying. I don't want to hear wee. But yeah, that program is stored over in here. For security reasons, I'll show you it. Because if you want to see it, go ahead. This is my server design. They look somewhat similar. There's that little glass window, which I personally think looks amazing. Here is inside that application. This is simple circuits based on my own architecture. It's made to work with my architecture is made to work with simple circuits that can combine everything together to create this awesome little microcomputer that works really well. You can program this to do pretty much anything you want. And yeah, so that's all there really is to that Magic 8 Ball game, and you can see it. And there's no like command blocks or anything. I haven't ever done any of that. I don't know a lot about command blocks. They just confuse me. All I've used them for is when I had a Minecraft server. I don't anymore. I had a say command saying you join the server. It would be oh, welcome to the server. But yeah. So the ROM in here is very basic. It only has a little bit. It doesn't need a whole lot because the programs have their own memory, which is mainly what you're running. And you have expandable RAM because each program can use you can use computer RAM, or it can be just its own separate RAM. And so, yeah, when it's its own separate RAM, it adds exactly what it needs for the computer and the game. So yeah, let me activate Mind Smash. Right? I'll turn off the server. I'll turn on Mind Smash. Oh, by the way, turn off Mind Smash again. But when you turn on the computer, it just kind of loading one Mississippi, and then it goes once a second. It's kind of like one of those old computers, but it means the computer's ready, and whenever you're going to activate a program, it should say that. So I'll hit Mind Smash again. I believe this is the music control. I might be mistaken. But yeah, I don't really play around with the audio, I kind of just like it. Sometimes let it on, but the music is being played right there, and you can see the music turned off. It takes a little bit, I guess. No, program's still going. Turn it back on. Dual flip switch. There you go. Now my Smash is running. You can see it's forcing the computer to render the graphics along that path I showed you. Ooh, that one over there. Yeah, so those guys are moving. Alternating currents over here, which alternates these ones, which passes through here. And data is only allowed to go one direction. And that data will travel back through here, around, down, across, and down, and to it right there. So yeah, for player movement, we'll follow that one back. Yeah. Player movement is controlled, I believe, from thing over here, and that's just all, and that's how it works. My movement is selected through that. It kind of just goes over there from the controls through here, through this selection. It's a redstone selector, and the selected operation gets put into a video signal, which goes along here and gets put into the computer. When you move your player, it selects one of two options for up and down, and I'll show you that here. I select up. The current game has to go up. I go down. I can hit. And you see I'm pulling about 2 operations a second for different things. So that's good. Turn it off. I can off the computer. this one is on Unicode architecture, and I hope this helps to clarify some stuff about the computer. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. One more thing, actually. This is how my computer looks. It's just how it looks. I know it. Sometimes you can make it look a little nicer. I wasn't really worried a whole lot about looks. However, you know, I could put a thing on it like I did the servers, but those are small, and this would be a big project, and I don't like to do that a whole lot. It works fine. It's a little bit messy, but I always still get it to work, even if I have to do something really funny. Let me see if what did I do something funny? I don't know, I guess you could say right here with that switch right there. They accidentally hit each other, so I can do that. Also right there, that was a little annoying switch off over there. But yeah, well, okay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this helped for a little bit, and I'll see you in the next video, which hopefully will be coming somewhat soon. Thanks for watching.